Hi, welcome to day 4 of Dream Week. I can't believe it's already day 4 and you've made it this far. So we're on the home stretch and it has been such a great week. And I am just really excited to hear from all of you and what's been happening inside of you this week. So, if you have not gotten caught up yet, go back over the weekend. I'll leave these videos up. You can go back over the weekend and get caught up. Make sure you're watching the replays and doing the homework. And so, so yesterday we talked about how to verify your dreams. And the way we do that is by, just knowing that they're confirmed, they're accurate. And, if your dreams are in your heart, then they're accurate because you get to dream. You get to have the dreams that you want to have. So, and then we caught our dream stealers and we caught them red-handed and put them away for good. So, they should not be bothering you very much anymore. But today we're going to talk about how to clarify your dreams and really reinvigorate them. And so the way we're going to do that is by turning your dreams into a vision. And so this is going to help you really pull them off the back shelf. Uh, Here's some mistakes that you are probably making. Uh, and these keep you from dreaming big right here. So you may be investing in everyone else. Um, that's the number one, investing in everybody else. Here's what I want to say about that is that if you are investing in everyone else, my guess is that they're getting the ROI on your investment, right? So you are a giving woman and you're not going to stop giving. I know that about you. If you're watching the video series. And so, if you probably, you give and give and give, but then you end up pouring from an empty cup. So the problem is when you invest in everyone else, they get the ROI. So it's not that your investments don't work. It's that you've been investing in the wrong thing. And this is why it's important for us as women to invest in our own well being, to invest in our own mental and emotional well being, because what we're supposed to be doing, we're not supposed to give until we're drained and depleted. We're supposed to give until from a place of overflow. And the only way to give from a place of overflow is to keep yourself filled up. One of the ways that you do that is by investing in you. I'm not just talking about investing in getting your nails done or hair done, whatever. Those are important things too. But that's not the kind of investing I'm talking about. I'm talking about having, people to hold you accountable to your dreams and desires, people that can hold you accountable to the life that you want. Otherwise, you settle for the life that you get. Okay, so the second mistake that you might be making is diminishing your own value. Oh, that's just it's easy for me. I just do it. It's no big deal. And so the problem with that is that you don't realize that that's your gift. And if you're giving your gift to everyone and it's not um, being appreciated, if you're not using, if you're, think about it like this: if you're a farmer and you're sowing that your seed, and your seed are your gifts and your talents, but you're throwing them on concrete, they're not going to grow and they're not going to make a difference and they're not going to feed people, right? Those seeds, they won't grow and they won't produce food. So you're responsible for knowing your value and knowing your worth. And I always say this, that We teach people how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. Okay. The second greatest commandment in the whole Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself. You've probably heard that verse before. Here's the thing, you can only love your neighbor to the degree that you love yourself. When you love yourself, you become a better lover of other people. But we're taught when you consider yourself, when you think about yourself, you're being selfish, you're being rude, right? And that's not true. So we have an obligation to invest in ourselves, to recognize our own value, that we're diamonds, like a diamond can be hidden in a drawer or it can be on a woman's finger and it has the same value, but it's not bringing, that sense of beauty. It's not operating in its purpose if it's hidden in a drawer, and it can easily be, you misused or lost, or stuff piled on top of it. It can be mistreated. And so you understanding your value and your worth, not diminishing who you are, why you're here, what you're here to do. This is your responsibility. And then the third mistake that you may be making is that you might be letting other things, situations, other people, uh, define you instead of you defining who you are, why you're here, and what you're doing. It is not other people's responsibility to define you. You are not what you've been through. You get to define who you are at your core, why you're here, what are you here to do. You get to define your mission, your vision, your purpose, your core values, your passions, your potential. And so if you don't take time to define those things for yourself, you'll let other people, circumstances, and things define you. And those things, they will very rarely define you the way that you're worthy of being defined. And so, what does this have to do with Dream Week? As you have been waking up to your dreams and desires, then guess what? As you begin to see yourself outside of your comfort zone, then the way you turn that, what you do then is you turn that into a vision. And so, in other words, you create a picture where you see yourself in your dreams. So now not only are you dreaming about what's next, but now you're beginning to see yourself in your dreams and creating a vision of you inside of your dreams. And this is very important because we move in the direction of what we focus on. Remember, I talked about that little thing in our brain that allows you to see more of whatever you focus on. And so if you are seeing yourself as, not good enough, not capable, not worthy, all the things, then your brain, it shows you more of what you've been focusing on. But if you begin to focus on and create a vision of you inside of your dreams, and you begin to focus on that, then your brain goes to work to show you more of that. And so you start moving toward your vision is what it does. It compels you, instead of you being pushed into something or feeling like you have to chase your dreams. When you picture yourself inside your dreams and that becomes your vision and you focus on your vision begins to compel you. And all of a sudden you begin to say yes to things that you maybe wouldn't have said yes to before. You say no to things that you wouldn't have said no to before, things that are stopping you. So really understanding, knowing how to turn your dreams into a vision is the next step. So you've probably heard of Amelia Earhart. She was the first woman to cross the transatlantic flying solo in the 1920s. And she did it. It was a man's world, but she did it. And they said to her, Amelia, how did you do this? And she said, well, I knew what I was doing. She said, it was my confidence that allowed me to really get it done. And they said, well, what does that mean? What's confidence to you? And she said, confidence is the willingness to go after your impossible. And so you inside of your vision, right, or inside of your dreams, and that becomes your vision, that's your impossible. When you begin to focus on that, that unlocks the confidence that's already inside of you. Confidence is the willingness to go after your impossible and the belief in yourself that you can make it happen. But you can't do that without dreaming. And a lot of people think confidence is like feeling good about yourself or feeling like you know I don't know, just feeling good about yourself. It's so much more than that. Confidence is what it's the belief in yourself that you can go after your impossible. And, and confidence is not outside of you. You don't have to do something in order to be confident. Confidence is in you. It just needs to be unlocked as you focus on your vision, which is you inside of your dreams. So here's the thing though, is that most people try to create a vision without changing how they see themselves. And that's where the dreaming comes in, because you don't want to make a vision where if you're not dreaming and seeing yourself outside of your comfort zone and in your if you're not seeing yourself in those dreams and you haven't changed the way you see yourself. See, that's where this vision, it changes the way you see yourself. If you miss that step, then you end up disconnected from who you are at your core. And sure, you might go after something or try something, but you're disconnected from who God created you to be, from your core. Okay. So when you dream bigger, you see yourself as more. So it's not about just seeing your circumstances as more. When you're dreaming, you're seeing you as more. And this is where, as you begin to see yourself as more, you start owning that territory. You start owning your sphere of influence. You start, you step into this next level, this next dimension, because you see yourself as more. So it's said that 97% of women do not know what their purpose is. And so if your dreams have been waking up inside of you, but it leaves you with this lingering question of what's my purpose? I want to invite you into just to schedule a call. I call it a clarity call, and let's have a discussion to see. I help women to really define, develop, and then step into their purpose and their calling. I have a 12-week course that we do, a coaching experience that we do, and it's called the Rise Academy. And so what we do in there is we start out with really identifying what are those self-limiting beliefs that you came up with this week during Dream Week that keep you stuck in your comfort zone. And we do some real intense, it's a mindset intensive. Okay. So what we do is it's like, if you're going to build this new version, who you are in your dreams, you build this new identity. We have to, first of all, clear the foundation. So all the things that you've been thinking that are keeping you stuck, we get you unstuck. Okay. We get rid of fear of failure. How many would like to get rid of fear of failure? Okay. You will get rid of perfectionism, people pleasing, um, all the things. Um, and so we do that the first few weeks, and then we move into what I call identity development. We spend the next few weeks, you write a mission statement, a vision statement, a purpose statement for your life. We come up with your intrinsic core values, which are different than your values. And your intrinsic core values are your boundaries. And so you develop boundaries naturally this way, without having to draw a line in the sand. And they're very powerful. So, and then you write a passion statement and potential statement, and we round out the 12 weeks with really writing a new story, rewriting your story and who you are in this new season of your life. It is so powerful. Um, so what we do is what I call, we establish a firm inner foundation. And I hope you find what I call your self-leadership genius, because this is all about helping you stepping into your power. The Bible says God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. So how do we walk in power? Because as women, we're taught to leak our power. And so we really have to take time to stop those power leaks and really learn how to become powerful without overpowering others. And to be powerful, personal power is the ability to um, influence your own thoughts, patterns, and emotions. Okay. It's the ability to influence your own past, present, and future. So, in other words, you're not assuming, you learn how to no longer assume your past on your future or assume your future on your past. So, and to really live in the moment. The other thing that we do is we do a mindset reset so that you will stop sabotage. No, you'll no longer be self-sacrificing or over apologizing. And we use a technique that I came up with this really cool technique, and it's called neuroframing. And it's a simple technique that allows you to create this life of your dreams without feeling, selfish for focusing on you. So this allows you, when you do this right, it allows you to take care of you, but take care of other people. So I'm not talking about that, when you focus on you and you discover what your purpose is and all that, I'm not saying that you're like, I'm not taking care of nobody no more. That's not what we're talking about. When you are able to take care of you and focus on you and your well-being, then you give more and add more value because you're a woman of service. And so you can give without being drained and depleted. Okay. And then I hope you reclaim control over your thoughts, patterns, and emotion. Um, uh, Become unrejectable. I hope you become unrejectable. That is so cool. I hope you explode your confidence. And then we rewrite your story. So that's what we do. So I'm going to open up this some opportunity for some clarity calls. If you are tired of staying same old, stuck in the just where you've been, if you're really ready to move forward, schedule a clarity call. Let's talk and see if this is a good fit for you. Let me show you your homework here for day 4 is right here, and it's in your workbook, and you're going to write, I have a dream speech. So, what you're gonna do is you're going to take Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, and you're going to write your own I Have a Dream speech, and then you're gonna read it over yourself every day. So this is so powerful. This is a lot of fun. So I can't wait to hear, how this goes for you. So, okay, I love you. I can't wait to hear. Let me know how it's going. What's waking up inside of you? What's God doing inside of you? And I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of Dream Week. Dream big.